Where are we here? Let's see if I can get that. Darn it. Trying to get straight. Oh, yeah. No. Hello. I am just trying to get myself straight here. I don't know why that's being so persnickety here. There we go. That's better, I think. There we go. I think that's better. Okay, I think that's better. Hello, people. Is anyone there yet? Nobody's there yet. Okay. Well, it is Monday. It is Monday, March 23rd. And I had a really good weekend up in the mountains. And some of you might have seen my live on Friday up in the mountains. It was really, really fun. I had a great time. Joy. Hey, Joy. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you for sure. How are you doing today? You doing good? I got back last night from my trip to the mountains over the weekend, and I went to a couple lakes on the way. On the way up there, I went to a lake slash reservoir, which was in East County, San Diego. And then I drove up to the mountains. And well, I did take some pictures and some video and stuff like that of the place that I stopped at in East San Diego. And I'm trying to, like, right now, like, put my finger on what the name of the place is. Now I'm like blanking out on it. Tired, but okay. Yeah, I'm tired too. It's a Monday, right? So it was a day, for me. In fact, I had to start early because last night when I got home from the mountains, it was evening, and there was I live in an apartment, and there was a notice on my door that on Sunday night, I get a notice that on Monday, we have to have our vehicles out of the parking lot by a certain time because they're gonna repaint the lines in the parking areas. So that was a joy. Joy, I need to tell you about what I call my kids. Connie, Kelsey, hello there. How are you doing? Boom Boy, good morning. Well, good morning to you. Where are you from? I'm in San Diego, California. So it is evening. It's late afternoon and evening. And I keep looking because somebody keeps walking by. That's my outside window there. And somebody keeps walking by. Boom Boy, where are you from? Orange Ring, free. Oh, free Iran. Yeah. Connie, Kelsey, you're the best. Thank you. Cool, Stefani. Hey, how are you? Like, actually, you're so cool. Well, hey, man, I take that as a compliment. Thank you. Cool and amazing. How old are you? I am 60 years old. So I'm in that wheelhouse. I'm in Minerva, Ohio. So you're probably at like, what, 7 o'clock? 7 p.m.? Boon Boy, South Africa is in the house. Wow. Wow, yes, good morning to you. Tana Cruz said hi. Slavanak, hi, how are ya? Robert, hiya. Ty Hughes, okay, then you need to get to the bathroom, Ty Hughes. Wirt, wow, good for 60. Can you shout a big Jortsy boy from G-Town? Well, there, I just did that. It's 8:05. Oh, you're 3 hours ahead of us. Oh, I guess this time of year because we have a time change. I don't know if you guys do the time change. We do the time change. Um, so it's 5 o'clock here because we just had a spring. Well, we just had a spring forward. Do you guys, Joy? Do you guys do the time change thing? We do it every year, and it just happened like I don't know a week ago, and so just getting used to it. But we get sun, and it's still light out right now for probably another 2 hours, which is nice for us here in California. Happy boy, hi grandma. Well, hello there. Yes, Capley, Vi. Who is this beautiful girl? Well, hi, I'm Cha. Welcome in. Come on in. Come on in. We are just hanging out, just hanging out. Joy sprang up. Yes. Yeah. We spring forward an hour. Like, I think it was a week. No, wait. When was it? Like March 7th. So it's like 2 weeks now. I'm still getting used to it. But I like this time of year because we do get more light at the end of the day, and the sun is starting to do its spring thing. And I love that. I love the fact that we have longer days, and when I get off work, it's not dark out. I get to come home and it's still there's still some sunshine outside the window. It's a bummer when I go to work and I come home and it's just dark and it's just kind of a bummer. But the weather's been kind of wacky, right? Oren Ring, you're too young to be a grandma. Well, I'm not. Well, I've been called grandma, like just the term grandma. Um, I think I'm not an actual grandma. I don't have any grandchildren, but I think I might fall into the sort of the wheelhouse again of the age of grandmas. So, I don't mind it. That's okay. I'm too young to be a grandma. I think all grandmas should be kind of young, but you know what? I understand what you're saying because when I was young, my grandmas, my two grandmas, were still alive, and both of them looked very, very different than people today who are technically grandmas. AP, hi, I'm Dr. AJ from Pakistan. Stay blessed. Thank you. I appreciate that. Boom boy, how many children do you have? I have two, and they're adults. So technically, if one of them had a child, that would make me an actual grandma, but they don't have children. Autumn, do you support the LGBTQ community? Yes, I do. I support all people. I love people. Oran Ring, love not war. Yeah, for sure. Make love not war. I'm kind of an old school hippie, and I'm not for war. So there we go. Boom boy. Oh, nice. Boom boy I have one son. Oh, that's nice. How old is he? And do you enjoy thank you for all the hearts, by the way. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Um, I, um, how old is your son? And do you spend time with him? Is he part of your life? That's always a big thing. If you like it. What do we got? Omar Moran. So you like Hispanic and Mexican people too? I like all people. That's very broad. I like all people. I love all people. I have no hate in my heart. AP, what is the right age to get married? I don't think there is a right age. I think everyone's got to do what is right for them. I don't believe in people telling people that they need to be married by a certain age. I think you find out. I have people in my life, somebody very close to me who didn't get married until he was 60. And that was right for him. And he is now several years over 60, and he's very, very happy. He was working on his career, hard working on his career, like long days, long hours. It would have been very hard to be married when he was younger. He's 25. Oh, your son is 25, right? I have my second child will be turning 25 next month. So, and then my other child is 27, and later this year will be turning 28. So, but I was older's mother. Fabtembus. Hi. Hello there, Fabtembus. What about the ones with tiny hats? Well, not sure what that means. Apish. Hello. Good to see you again. Very good to see you, Fatimbus. What would I cook my wife's boyfriend thoughts? Whatever they like. You should ask your wife what she likes to eat and then cook that for. Maria Beatrice, do you support Trump's action? Sorry for being. I don't really do politics. I am not in support of any war at all. Period. So, but I'm not going to talk any further on politics. But that's my stance on it. Boone Boy, awesome. Yeah, right. Cackleford, I don't know how old you are, but 1010 would. I am 60 years old, 60. So there you go. Click away. Right? No, don't click away. But that's how old I am. Yeah. A lot of people go, oh, the big shock. She's a grandma. She's old. She's old. She's old. Just a human being, says Cruella. Cruella de Vil from the Disney movie. Those are great. Those are great. Just a human being, 60 years young. Yeah, you know, everyone, age is number, and you hear people say that, but it truly is. It's just a thing, and the older I get, the more I realize it's just a thing. It's here, where are you here and here in your heart? And, you just got to keep going through life until your life is done. That's it. Keep enjoying it. Acton Man, great hair. Do you care about it? If I can see it, I can see it well done. My hair. Yeah, my hair. There you go. There's my hair. Maria, sorry again. Don't apologize, Maria. You can ask a question. If it gets to be too much, I'll just tell you that's enough. But we don't really want to go into politics. I mean, there's so much of it on the internet. There's so many people that talk about it. This is kind of just a chill place to hang out. It's not a place where we want to get into like politics and stuff. Abkib Bajwa, how Trump, I don't know how Trump, I have no support for that. So, Azur, where are you from? I am in San Diego, California, in the United States. Yep, in California. Sagam, can I tell you a dark joke? Sure, you can tell me something. Don't get too awful, but yeah, you can say something. Azur said hi, hello, or in ring, make your voice. Well, my voice is my voice. Acton Man, did you ever go to Europe? I went to Europe quite a bit in the 80s. All over Europe, actually, quite a lot of places. Maria, my dream, it's moving away from me. My dream is to be an actress in Hollywood, but I don't know if I could do it. Could you give me some advice? Well, that's a hard thing. That's a really, really hard thing. And with streaming stuff now, I don't know. Take acting classes. I don't really know much about the Hollywood world, although I was born in Hollywood, California. I was born in a hospital in Hollywood, but that doesn't mean I know anything about it. I don't know anything about the acting community, but with anything, I think you need to just get experience in what you want to do and then just maybe you'll get a stroke of luck or something. I think it's hard. It's a difficult thing. Stage work might be good, working on stage. Um, that's that's probably more open than like doing like movies and stuff like that. Anyways, Shakespeare, what WTF? How hath thou name this weary old night? I am great, thank you, Shakespeare WTF. I am lovely, and I'm not feeling too weary, even though it's Monday, and Mondays are not my favorite, but I'm good. Thank you for asking. Azure, I ran better. Okay, good. I'm glad. Azure, lots of flags. There we go. Gank Gaming, do you play any game, ma'am? Like, computer, I don't. I mean, I play games like puzzle games and things. I don't do gaming, if that's what your question was. Sagam, what is worse than 10 babies in one trash can? Goodness. That's pretty awful. I think probably a lot of, not a lot. Oran Ring, you need to, okay, enough. Hazard, show us how you looked in college. I don't have a picture handy, but I looked like a younger version of this. A younger version, just a human being. I need the Muslims in the chat to go get some pork and then come back. Be nice. You know what? I love all people. So you're going to be nice to people that are here visiting, or you're going to be timed out. So don't be mean. Don't be mean. Everyone has a heart, and everyone has a heart that beats. And if your heart doesn't beat in a happy and healthy way, then come on, don't do that. It's not nice. Boon Boy, 80s was the best. Yeah, the 80s were great, weren't they? I had so much fun. That's when I was young. I was in my 20s, and oh man, I was just talking to somebody today about that and how the younger generation today, they don't. Because the person I was talking to today just got back from a trip from Florida, and what's going on up there in Florida right now is that it's spring break, and he said it's not the same there. Everyone is very conservative, and I think it's because, and we dialogued about this, and we were like, I think people are worried about getting filmed for everything. In the 80s, when I was young and it was spring break, we went wild. We did everything from here to the moon. And I think nowadays people are too, well, but because people didn't have video cameras, they didn't have cameras. You had to have a camera to take pictures, and most people didn't have a video camera. So there was no record of acting a fool and going crazy on spring break or when you're young or just want to be young and have fun. And nowadays it's very different. I got sidetracked. Okay, so 80s was the best. Let's see, AP. I was in love with a girl, but she left me. Now I struggle with trust and find love again. Yeah, it happens. It hurts. A broken heart is a difficult thing to get past, but don't give up on it. Joy, I would love to move to San Diego, but my family don't think it's a good idea. It's expensive here, you know. It's expensive. It's a wonderful place to live, but you have to, it depends on where you live in San Diego is expensive unless you live in East San Diego. But it's very hot out there and it's more deserty and mountainous. So, Ed Z, do you work out? I'm guessing Pilates or yoga. I do not do Pilates or yoga. I do a lot of stretching. I guess I do versions of yoga. I don't do Pilates, no. I walk a lot. I take a lot of walks, and I, yeah, I haven't lately been doing much. I should be doing better. Thank you for reminding me. Maria, if I succeed, I will dedicate this to you, the flowers. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. Freak out tent, OB, right? Where do you get that? OB heart. Yes. Sigam, one baby in 10. Okay, stop it with that. That's not a good thing. Abdul, Morocco's in the house. Hey, Abdul, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Shakespeare, fair Monday dawns with beauty rare, and thou bright spirit dost shine with such lively vigor that the very morn seems quickened by thy presence. Oh, that's so sweet. Right? Makes the heart beat. Acton Man, can you recommend me 4 films, movies, any genre you may like to share? Uh, I like a lot of stuff. Films or movies versus like streaming or TV shows. I like the old movies, you know. Have you ever seen Smokey and the Bandit? Oops. I'm tapping the wrong thing. Smokey and the Bandit. Anything with I'm seeing their faces in my head. Adam Sandler, that's comedy. Anything with Adam Sandler, it's good, clean comedy, and he's good. Meg Ryan, she's great. Tom Hanks, he's great. Anything with those people in it. I Am So High, what's your thoughts on Israel? I'm not talking politics, but I don't like war. I'll give you that much. Engineer, hi engineer, how you doing? Mr. Bad Boy, I cha-cha, gotcha, cha-cha-cha, that's right. Slide to the left, slide to the right. That's right. Engineer says something about inflation. Yeah, it sucks. Oops, there we go again. I'm so high. What are your thoughts on Israel? Nope, not gonna go there with that. Orange ring, heart, and a smile. Thank you. CMH, every day stand guard at the door of your mind. Right? I tell you, engineer, will you reply me about politics? I'm not going to talk about politics, so no, I'm not going to reply it to that. Well, that was your reply. I'm not going to talk about politics. Abdel, hello, dear. This is Abdel from Morocco. I know, it's so good to see you again. Glad to see you again. It's been a long time I didn't connect and attend your live. I know I did a live on Friday. I was up in the mountains and sitting outside and had beautiful trees and green and birds and a creek flowing by. It was really nice. We had fun, but I'm glad you're here now. I am glad you're here now. I appreciate you being here. Free the world. Shakespeare, methinks the latter brood of mortals doth strut with such painted airs and wanton show, as though the world were but a stage for preening peacocks. Oof, so true, right? They do, it's all about appearance, right? They're gonna have to figure that one out. Sonal, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Shakespeare, in chasing hollow praise and gaudy pleasures, they forget the simple sweetness of living and thus lose the very joy they seek. I think you're probably right. Benjamin, hi there. Good to see you again. Anton, oh, there we go. Antonio Ward, there we go. Welcome to Jamaica. Are you in Jamaica, Antonio? I hope Jamaica's in the house. That would be kind of cool. Joy, that's thing. Sonal, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing real well. The Sonal stream shared. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Antonio, you smell nice, do I? You can't smell me. Benjamin, nice hair. chicken head, beef tallow on the face at night. No, I've seen the ads for that, but I do not put beef tallow on my face at night. Honestly, if I had some, I might try it, but I've seen the ads. I haven't done that. Oh, geez, right? Uh, oh, Oliver changed the cha-cha to Batman, and no, I'm Cha-Cha. That's my name. Austin, Sharon. We got Ireland in the house. Hi, Cha-Cha. Hi, all. How were your adventures today? Well, I had to go to work today. And then what did I do after work? I went to the cliffs and I took some really pretty videos of the ocean because the ocean was just like crazy and flowing and gorgeous. That's what I did today. You know, how was your day out as a lifeguard? I know you told me you were a lifeguard, right? I'm gonna hold you to that one. I am gonna hold you to that one. Benjamin, I'm subscribed to your channel. Thank you. Sonal, I like Cha-Cha better. I do too. Thank you, Sonal. Bean Boy, it's nice to chat across the oceans like this, but these phones have also done so much damage considering how much better 80s and 90s were. I kind of agree with you. I I do kind of totally agree with you. But I do like the fact that I can sit here and talk to people from Morocco and New Zealand and Ireland and all across the United States. It's pretty fun. It's pretty exciting to be able to do that. If there wasn't all sort of the downside of people getting really caught up in looking a certain way and behaving a certain way, and then you see it out in real life, people are sort of looking a certain way and behaving a certain way, and that's a little, I feel sad for the current younger generation because they have a lot of pressure on them to, if they get caught up in that stuff, to live up to that, which is hard. I see it somewhat out there these days, which is the 80s and 90s were awesome for sure. Orange Ring, peace and love. That's right, baby. And you make the world love it. Thank you. Thank you, James Rowland. Hello, beautiful from Arkansas. Hello, James. Welcome. We got Arkansas in the house. See, we're getting all kinds of people from all over. Never seen that movie. Which one? Which one did I mention? What's your favorite movie? Oh, Smokey and the Bandit. Oliver says Burt Reynolds. Yeah, Burt Reynolds and Sally Field. Oh my gosh, it's from, I think, the early 80s, and it is called Smokey and the Bandit. It's very old school. It's just the way we used to watch movies back in the day. If you haven't seen it, that's a must-see, I think. Plasma Kit, hope you're doing good. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're doing good too. Thank you for stopping in. Tim Allen is another great actor. Yes, he is. He's very funny. He started off in like sitcoms, right? Because he did that. I can't remember the name of the sitcom, but he did the one where he was like a cable guy, and he had a family, and yeah, it was very good. Absolutely. I'm spacing on it. Boon Boy. Ah, yes, that 1977 Trans Am. Yes, it was black. And what he was trying to, it was a race, wasn't it a race? And the police were after them, and they keep getting sidetracked and everything. I watched it, I don't know, probably a year ago, because it was being promoted on Netflix, the big N network, boom, boom. And my son was watching it, and so I watched it too, and he's just about to turn 25, so I thought it was important for him to see it, because he loves watching movies. So then we talked about it, and he really loved it. Pontiac Firebird, I think wasn't it a Trans Am? Was it a Firebird or a Trans Am? I thought it was a Trans Am. I don't remember in the movie. Kaz AC Wizard, how much wine do you have? Did I have today? I haven't had any wine. Jackus, I'm sick to see. Rin, you got a pic of you at your 20s. Not handy. No, I have pics of me in my 20s, but not handy. Yeah, I look like this, but younger, right? Shakespeare, to speak as Shakespeare in this unruly age is a labor for the folk of our time, pratty and such tangled lingos and clipped concerts that a noble phrase scarce finds a place to rest. Well, it rests right here. I am reading it and I am enjoying it. That's very nice. Off I feel a stranger to mine own tongue, alas, the times. Do you do the Renaissance fairs, Shakespeare? Ren, I bet you stayed back then. What do you mean, I stayed back, Ren? I stayed back. I don't know. Abish, you got a lot of stickers on the refrigerator. Looks nice. It's pictures. They aren't stickers. Photographs, pictures on the fridge, mostly of my kids and me. So that's what's on the fridge up there. Jack is pizza or burger. Ooh, tough choice. Depends on my mood. If it's burger, it's got to be in and out. Pizza, like in everything, pizza would be really good. You know? Joe Mack tuning in from the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico in the house. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you, Joe Mack. I'm glad to have you here. Oopsie. What? Okay. Boom boy, exactly. Shakespeare by my troth. These little painted faces men call emojis are most confusing play. What meaneth you smelling orb? Or doth a single tear betoke both sorrow and jest? Ah, it just, the emojis, right? They just send a quick message. It's like doing this, right? People do that all the time. That's kind of a thing, right? Joe Mack, Burt Reynolds, Jerry Reed. Which one was Jerry Reed? Was he the police officer who was going after him the whole time? Or no, that was his buddy. Jerry Reed might have been his buddy. Christopher Green, Cannonball Run. Oh, another good movie with Burt Reynolds, for sure. Abdul, I heard that you like old movies, also like classic ones. Do you watch Dr. Zhivago? I have watched Dr. Zhivago, absolutely. Not in a long time, but that's a good movie. I really would love to watch this movie, but I didn't find it anywhere. Did you like search and see? Because a lot of the old movies can be found on obscure streaming places. So if you just like Google it and search it. Piscinix, hi, hello. Jackass, how many guys you rejected in your teens? Oh gosh, that was many decades ago. I don't think I rejected people. I was friends with everybody. For Tom, what is your favorite Ron Jeremy movie? I'm not sure who Ron Jeremy is. I would have to look that up. Joy is still here. I'm a Gone with the Wind. Oh, for sure. Classic. Absolutely classic. Although as much as I love the movie, I hate the fact that she kind of is wimpy. At the end, I wish she would not be such a wimp. And I wish she would she was such a strong woman and she kind of wimps out. But I should probably watch it again and give it another look and see how if I still feel that way. Jamie Thompson said, hi, hello, Jamie Thompson. Shakespeare, pray thee, tell what hath thou missed from my younger days and wished to see. I probably would have liked, I traveled a lot, but here's something I would love to see, is I still want to go see the national parks. I've been starting to go see some of them. But in the United States, we have like so many, and I would really love to go see more. So there's that. Abish says, okay, picture. Yeah, on the fridge, pictures, photographs of my children, like special events like graduations and birthdays and special occasions. And I just have them every day. I can see them. I don't have to look into a book of pictures to see them. Floor Labs, hey, how are you? Steven here. Nice to see you, Steven. Glad you're here if you're still here. Big boy, but I can send chips. Chips? What kind of chips? I'm hungry. I haven't had dinner yet. Send chips. Galaxy Eyes Dragon. Don't know what that means. Big boy, I don't know. Send chips. I love chips. You mean chips like the motorcycle guys, the TV show? Mark Henry is Mark Henry. I don't know who that is. Shakespeare, the course of true love never did run smooth. I wrote these words, but in pain. Doth do justice to write in emojis like this. Heart, right. I can't see that one. X. I can't see the next one. And then sad. Okay. Yeah, a lot of Shakespeare. What? We've got either tragedies or like love stories in Shakespeare, right? Matt Meister Prod, curious about the rings. Oh, my rings. I love my rings. Amethyst. This is I'm wearing amethyst today. It's good energy. And this is a tree of life. And then these are just little fun things that I like to wear. I just like wearing them. It's fun. Terrifier 6. Hey, Karen. Am I Karen? What have I done to be a Karen? Come on now. I think that's pretty harsh, but okay, I could take it. Hey, man. I'm a Karen. Dang. Monday is rough on me so far. Nah, most of you guys have been really nice, so. I had a good day. I had a really good day for a Monday because I got off work at 3 o'clock. So I only had to work about 7 hours today, not the usual 8. But then I had to come home and move my car. Well, anyways, I can walk to work. It's that close. And we had to move our cars out of the parking lot this morning, because they wanted to repaint the lines in the parking areas. It's like, so stupid. This place is not that great. I don't know why they're spending money on that. They need to pay other bills and fix other things about this place, not the stripes between the parking places. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I tell. Shakespeare, that's a blessed day, I imagine. Yes, it was. It was a good day. Matt Meister, Mondays can be good days too, you know. Yes, absolutely. It wasn't a bad day. I just don't usually, it's hard to get sort of the engine running back into the work week again after the weekend. I had a really good weekend. I went out of town and I went to see 2 lakes, and then I went up to the mountains, and I stayed in the mountains for 2 nights and got away. And not that it's like a big deal for me to get away from the beach, because I live in a beautiful place right here. But sometimes I just want a different set of scenery. So I go to the mountains, and I enjoyed it very much. Praiser says, you have nice hair, do I? Thank you. There we go. There's the hair. All there. I actually just cut, like it was down to here. I just cut a bunch off. But thank you. Appreciate that. That's very nice. So did that, came home, thought I would do a quick live on Monday, because I haven't done a live on a Monday in a while. And I know Mondays are good days for that. And for the last probably month, well, I don't know, 2 weeks ago I might have done one. But prior to that, I was working until like 6 or 7 at night. And so wasn't able to do any lives. You're welcome. Thanks, Praiser. Appreciate that. Um, so I generally, as a rule, like doing Mondays live. Um, but, had just a period of time when work was just asking a lot of me. And so I would stay late at work because, got to make a living, right? Got to work, especially, got to pay those bills. Matt Meister, mountains and beaches nearby is a beautiful place to live. Yes, I live in Southern California, and it's amazing because I live less than a mile from the beach, and the mountains are, you can get to the mountains in less than an hour, um, or 2 hours or 4 hours. The mountains in all kinds of different places that are nearby here, or a short drive. And I love nature, and that's what all my shorts and a lot of my other videos are about me going to places that, so when I do the lives, just often I'm just sitting on my couch, because then I get to talk to people and meet people and get to know people, which is really fun. I enjoy that a lot, for surezies. Boop, boop. Abdel says, I usually don't like Monday because it's the first day of the week, but I liked it today because I saw you. Oh, Abdel, thank you. Yes. Right? Yeah, Mondays are hard because if you do work a Monday through Friday kind of a job, you've had Saturday and Sunday off, and then jumping back in on Monday is kind of like starting the engine on the car again and ramping up and getting going. And so it's just a thing. But Monday now for me is done, pretty much done. That's why I'm here, one, to talk to you guys and just kind of relax and enjoy my evening. Praiser, I don't think about days of the week since I retired at 52. Oh, lucky you. Lucky you. I am 60 and I am not retired yet. I'm hoping that I will be able to retire within 5 years. But there's no way to know for sure. It's just kind of how the economy goes and how much I'm ready, if I'm financially ready to retire. But 52, Praiser, you're very lucky. That's really, really lucky. I'm envious of it. But, my life is fine. I'm happy. I'm not unhappy. I don't hate it. Leave California, and you can't. Yeah, I don't want to leave California though. That's the problem. Mr. Hammett, what's going on, Chach? Hey, I'm good, thanks. Come on in. Come on, we're just hanging out, right? Tommy, I'm Muslim. Do I look Muslim? Okay. Well, love me anyways, even if I am Muslim. This is like a loving room here. So, yeah, it's religion. Why? Why the religion? Everyone should be peaceful and love each other. That's what I think. I think people should get along and love each other and stop the hate. That's all I have to say about that. So, okay, what else? What else? What else? I know there was other stuff I was going to talk about. I think I need to do a live outside again because that was really fun on Friday when I did a live outside up in the mountains. And it was on Friday, and it was really beautiful, and a lot of people were there, and it was fun. It was fun, and we could hear the creek, but it's nice to be here now. I'm glad I'm here, and I'm glad you're all here, because it is Monday, and this helps me get through Monday. Help me get through Monday, baby. AP, you're beautiful. Thank you, AP. That's very nice of you. Matt Meister, tell us about your trip to San Bernardino National Forest. Abdel, we want you to make a live from Morocco. Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Um, Kelly, you're so pretty. That's very nice. Thank you. I would love to do a live from Morocco. I don't I don't know how we get to Morocco though. That's the only thing. Uh, Bottle poop from there. Those are some serious. Okay. Bloody OMG. Okay. Well, the trolls have arrived, I guess. I think all of my mods are doing other things. Need some new mods, I guess. I need more. No, I need not new, more. I need more mods. I only have less than 5, so, there's that. Mr. Hammett, what kind of music are you into? Wow. Okay, um I like all kinds of music, all kinds of genres of music, but primarily it's hard, but I get into moods, right? And I love my old rock and roll because I grew up on 60s, 70s, and 80s music. My first concert was a Queen concert. I saw Freddie Mercury at the Los Angeles Forum when I was about 12 years old. It was awesome. So that was like my introduction. Rock and roll, old rock and roll, love it. Leonard Skinner's one of my favorites. Zeppelin. I mean, the list is so long. Rush. Oh, I've got a lot of LPs. LPs. I don't even know if people call them LPs anymore. I think nowadays they call them vinyl, or they call them records, right? The records. And I have a record player right in front of me here, and I have boxes on the floor, and I have some in the shelves over here of my old vinyl. Yes, I have it, and I would play it for you, but I can't on YouTube because of copyright stuff, I guess. I did a live, I don't know, like a month ago, and we went through a lot of my LPs, and I just showed the covers of them and everything, and that was a lot of fun. Current music, that's old stuff. Then I loved sort of the garage bands and the grunge, like love Nirvana, love the Foo Fighters. That's past the old rock and roll. Um, and of like current pop music, I like that genre too. Love Bruno Mars. He is like so much fun, just happy, happy, happy music. So yeah, Mr. Emmett says, yeah, that's right. That's right. We got the old rock and roll. Love that stuff. Austin, your music is great on my short videos, right? Is that what you're talking about? That's where I have so much fun putting the old rock and roll on my shorts. I have a blast doing that. It's and that's actually how I started on YouTube, was just doing little shorts of like pairing like this serene nature video short, 10 or 15 seconds, and I put like rock and roll on it. It's so much fun. I love it. I love it. I love it. Matt Meister, Potato Chip Rock. Yes, that's in San Diego. Yes, it is. U.S. Manal, you're looking 85 years old. Okay, there we go then. Joy, I grew 60, 70, 80 myself. Love to sing. Oh, you like to sing. Do you ever do karaoke? Yeah, I can't sing. I could when I was younger, but I can't anymore. But that's the great music, isn't it? The old stuff, right? Pratham, the description of a beautiful moon over calm, glimmering waters is still not enough to describe your beauty. Oh, Pratham, that's really nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thomas, what's one thing you miss from the past and one thing you're happy doesn't exist? One one thing I miss from the past, okay, I kind of miss the days before cell phones and cameras. And as much as I love being here and being able to talk to people from all around the world, I love that. This is something new and wonderful. But I do kind of miss the days when there wasn't all of that pressure, I think, about having the internet. I miss the days before social media. Okay. And one thing, what was the other question? One thing you're happy doesn't exist. Happy doesn't exist anymore. I might have to think about that. Happy it doesn't exist. Oh, another thing I miss is stick shift cars. They don't make stick shift cars anymore. And I loved driving a stick shift. So that's a bummer. But happy doesn't exist. That's a good question. I think things are better and worse now. Better and worse. But I think every generation probably can, as they grow up, probably can look back and go, it's gotten better and it's gotten worse at the same time. So happy doesn't exist. That's a tough one, Thomas. I don't know. Because I don't think about stuff like that. Happy it doesn't exist. Oh, well, I can't say that out loud. But yeah, there's something in my mind now and it's a sad thing. Austin, what's the best concert you ever went to? Oh, best concert? That's a tough one because I've been to some really, really cool concerts. First, I gotta say, like the first concert I went to, which was the Queen concert, and I had never been to one, and my eyes were huge, and I was 12 years old, and I was standing on a chair, like a folding chair, at the Los Angeles Forum, and you look around, everyone's got lighters, and they're holding up all these flickering lights, which it's not like nowadays everyone holding their phone up with their flashlight on. Best concert. So, I kind of got to lean into my first concert, which was Queen. But then I went to a lot of really great concerts, only because that first concert was just like mind-blowingly, like, oh my gosh, opened my eyes to everything. I saw Journey in concert 3 times. And those days too, that was all in the 80s. And so those were all wonderful concerts. I think nowadays, one of my children is very into going to concerts and spends a lot of money on tickets. And nowadays it's so expensive. It used to be you'd pay $20, $15 for a concert ticket. And now it's hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So and you're in this massive stadium and you just got to look at the monitors because you can't really see what's going on stage. And that's a little bit of a bummer. Although the Queen concert was at the Forum, it was huge, but we were like 14 or 15 rows from the stage. So it was really cool. Big boy butt, I can send chips. Send me chips. I love it, chips. Urban Jungle, you're in shape. Am I? I'm in some kind of shape. I think we've all got a shape. G-Bro, hi. Hello, G-Bro. I've been here about an hour. I don't know how much longer I'm going to hang in there, but it's good to see you, G-Bro. Nice to see you for sure. How are you doing? Are you happy? Are you happy it's a Monday? We were just talking about concerts and the best concerts we've been to. So what are the best concerts you guys have been to? Like live, like if you've gone to a live concert. Addie Suarez, you should be in the hospital. Okay, probably a little tweaky in the head, yeah? Romer Leo, artistic gotta pay their airplanes, okay? Gee, bro, yes, I am happy. Oh, well, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I am good. We're having fun, having a lot of fun. I went to REO Speedwagon concert. Awesome. Was that like one of your favorites? They have morphed so much over the years. I saw something like 10 years ago. Eshan, hey, how are you? But I saw a thing, I don't know, 10 or 15 years about REO Speedwagon. It was like one of your favorites. Yeah, that they have morphed. It was like a documentary maybe 15 years ago that they had changed, like the guitar player came and went, and then a different drummer came and went, and then a different singer came and went. And like now it's like none of the original people. But I guess that's kind of like just what a cover band is now. But you saw the original, right? Thomas, how big of a deal was Madonna in the past? How big of a deal was Madonna? Well, in the 80s, I don't even want to say this, but she was big because I don't want to compare her to Lady Gaga because they are very different, and I know they have a feud between themselves but they're from different generations, right? But it's like that kind of energy. She was that big. She was very edgy, and she was, doing really risky stuff that hadn't been done yet. And it was the early days of MTV and music videos. And she got very into that because we didn't have the internet. We didn't have social media. It was MTV. That's what you would do. You would do MTV if you were an art, like a musical artist, and you wanted to put yourself out there. Gosh, okay, live TV. Oh my God, you're looking so cute after the clean shave, right? I got a nice clean shave today. Austin, Peter Green, Old Fleetwood Mac. Oh, in a 150 capacity venue was, oh my gosh, that would be super cool. And 150 people, so small. Love that. Very lucky that you got to do that. It's rare when you get to see like really cool music in a small venue. You know, I don't think any of the bigger bands ever even do small venues. It's just it's so much about the money, I think, or something. I'm not even really sure. Not even really sure. I would take Madonna over Lady Gaga any day for music. Right? Right? Oh my gosh. But I do love Lady Gaga. I mean, for me, they are completely different because it was different generations and it's completely different music. But I think they both had this ability to be huge performance artists, and they really could put on a show for the audience. So there's that. There we go, Gibro and Sanal. That's right, Abdel. Unfortunately, some people here have to check their sanity. What is the purpose of offending people with such comments? I know. Well, it's okay. it doesn't, I guess it doesn't hurt me because there are just people out there who are trolly or something. I don't know. Helvetic. Ma'am, you American. Yes. I live in California in the United States. Yes. Samuel, hi. Are you from America? Yes, I am. I'm from California in the United States. Yes, I am. Mr. Nighty. Oh, yes, not bad. Okay. The music that we were talking about, or what's not? Yeah, not bad. I agree. Not bad at all. It's all good. It's all good. The music, man, right? And the clouds have gone away, and it's clear, and the sun is still out. I wish I could show you, but I think not. I think not. I think it's better to just leave the camera like this. I learned this lesson last week Then when I tried to move the camera to go do something else, the whole thing, I couldn't get anything back right again. So I'm better to just don't touch it. Don't touch it, Cha-Cha. Just leave it alone or you're going to screw it up. I am going to screw it up. Mr. Nettie, no, I'm talking about you. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Nettie. That's nice. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. We're all good here, right? Just kind of chilling and talking about, I'm thinking about, I saw the Go-Go's. I saw Down the Green. I never saw Tom Petty. That would have been a good one. When I was in France, in Nice, in the 80s, like 85, I was outside of a venue, not actually in with a ticket, but I was outside of a venue and I could hear Phil Collins singing. And I always wished I would have been able to see Phil Collins. That would have been cool. I'm very into drummers too. I love drummers. So, you know, Taylor Hawkins, Josh Freese, Neil Peart, Danny Carey, love the drummers. Samuel, so I'm looking at an American apartment. Wow, nice. Yeah, this is what you're looking at. Is an American, that's my kitchen. Right there. La la la. An American apartment. La la la. I did not clean up for you. But I don't think you can't really see anything that looks too bad. It's a coffee maker back there. Another coffee maker right there. That's a coffee pot. That's a Keurig. What else is up there? I can't really see it. Oh, that's a water filter. That thing with the blue. Microwave. The stove is below. Yeah, that's an American apartment. What do we got here? The Dying Hope. Hello, good to see you too, Dying Hope. Good to see you. Glad you popped in. Joy, have you ever heard of Russell, a singer? I have not. I have not. Should I write that down and look it up? What kind of music is that? Gibro says, I saw Alabama back when I lived in Michigan. Ooh, that would have been cool. I wish I could have seen Leonard Skinner or Rush or Led Zeppelin or Simon and Garfunkel and that's stretching from like rock and roll down to like folk music, but there's so many like the Mamas and the Papas and Bread, and there's so many that I would have loved to have seen. Haj Karim, hello, hi, hello, good to see you. Good to see you, backwoods. Why don't Americans have kettles in their kitchen? I used to. I did. I had one that was like that sort of color right there, that teal color. I had a kettle. But I didn't use it. For the last few years, I didn't use it. And interestingly enough, just like 2 weeks ago, I threw it away. I know, that's terrible. But my Keurig, which is this great thing here, it produces hot water on demand. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe. Andy, you're naming some great bands. Yes, love the old music, right? Love the old music. Yes. Raphael, health. Health, that's right. Bashir, Mohammed, hi. I hope we can see each other soon. Well, I hope so. That would be nice. Backwoods. How do I make tea? I use my Keurig, which, like I said, I put water in the back of it and it heats it up. And then I put a tea bag in my cup and I put the cup in the Keurig and the hot water just pours right on top of the tea bag. So that's how I make tea. Where are you from, Backwoods? Are you from a tea drinking place? Abish, ha ha ha, cha-cha through. Raphael, I hope you're doing well. Thank you, I am. Thank you, Abish. Kettle. Oh, I threw the kettle, I know. I felt bad about it, but the thing was, it was sitting there and it was collecting dust. I was finding myself every week wiping it off. And I'm like, why am I even keeping this? I'm never going to use it. I mean, I can always get another one, but I haven't been using it. So, you know, Bashir Muhammad, I know you love. Backwoods, UK. Yeah, tea is a big thing. My cousin, who is from, I grew up living next door to her. She married a British guy, and she's been living in just outside of London for the last 20 years. So she is my tea guru. Whenever I have tea questions, I go to her. Actually, I had to ask her a couple of years ago. I'm like, because my favorite mug for tea was getting stained. It was white and it was getting stained. I'm like, how do you I'm like texting her in England and I'm like, how do you get that off? She's like, just put some vinegar, fill it, clean it with vinegar. It'll come out. I was like, oh, great, great. Raphael, you're truly very beautiful. Thank you. Austin, I'm telling Karen how you make tea. Oh, no, don't tell Karen. He already gets on Americans for the way they make tea or that they make it so wrong. You know that as well as I do. Yeah, I know. I'm totally busted with Garen. Joy, yes, write down his beautiful voice and handsome. He is Muslim. Okay, I will. Siddharth Chapu. Hey, my friend. Hello. How are you? Backwoods. Irish living in the UK. Ooh, interesting. Irish living in the UK. I thought there was like between the Irish and the English. Which way do you make your tea, Backwoods? Because we've got Ireland in the house. Also, you're Irish, but you're living in the UK. Do you know who Garen? Wait, Backwoods, back up. Do you know who Garen Noon is? That's the biggest question in the room right now. Teddy Tarts, any sage advice on procrastination, laziness, staying in your shell? Well, you just gotta get up and get out. Get off your phone. Firstly, put your phone away. Turn your phone off, right? And then eventually just go outside and take a walk. Just don't even question it. Go take a walk. That's all there is to it. You have to do it. You can't stay inside of where you live. You have to go outside and take a walk for your own health and sanity. Woof. Bashir, you speak Arabic. No, I do not. Samuel, what's the city like outside? Can you show us the streets, cars, and houses? There's a lot of people here. I know I'm not going to go outside and show you that right now. But there are a lot of houses and apartments and cars and people and restaurants and stuff going on because it is busy. It's busy. Not exactly where I live, but it is crowded. It's crowded for surezies. Yep. Raphael, good night, and because it's you. Good night. Good night. Good advice. Yeah, just get out. Just turn the thing off. Every day, I think everyone needs to turn their phone off for a certain period of time and I call it not time. N-O-T. Not. I'm going to not. And I turn all the tech off and I go outside and maybe I just sit in the sun. Maybe I take a walk, but Backwoods says, Ireland is finished. Work to live, whatever is needed. Really? That's interesting. That's interesting. What does Austin have to say about that? Girls, Irish. Hi, good morning. Hello, good morning. Bashir, yes, I speak Arabic well, Mama. Good for you. That's great. I think that anyone that speaks more than one language I think that's pretty fantastic. I don't, I mean, as much as there are people from all over the world that live in my city, seriously, all over the world, so many different languages. It's so diverse. I love it. But I don't, I don't speak. I speak English pretty well sometimes. Adam, your voice is wise. Is it? That's interesting. Thank you. Backwoods, I know a guy who knows Garen personally. He's from the same town in County Mayo. I've, okay. I'm sure he's a really, you know what? He seems like such a nice guy and he's funny. And, you know, we all enjoy his content. Anyone that knows Garen Noon, um, he's just a funny guy. Tells it like it is. And he's got some really strong opinions. I'm not funny, but love him. Love him on the YouTubes, you know. Funk Congress. What's one job you did that you wish you didn't do? Um, I delivered phone books for about 3 weeks in my 20s. And that's something I would do again. I don't know that I would say I would never, you know, that I wish I didn't do. It's like, well, I mean, I learned something from it, but it was just like this part-time gig. Phone books were coming out. They come out like twice a year. Well, they used to. They don't anymore now that we have the internet, because this was back in probably the 90s and, or I don't remember, maybe it was 80s, don't remember. But we used to have these big, huge, thick phone books that would come out, and you'd have to flip through them to find people's phone numbers. And they needed to be delivered, hand delivered to every single residence. And I did that for a couple weeks one year because I was between jobs and I needed to make money. And it was hard and it was awful. But it's not that I regret it, you know, because it was a job and I was working. So I just didn't like it. I also did like cold calling back in the, I guess that was back in the 80s too. I've had a lot of jobs over the years, a lot of jobs. I've had some cool jobs too. I worked for a radio station one time, but that was a long, long time ago. What do we got? Girls, Irish, what's my profession? I work in an office. The dying hope, I can speak English, Spanish, and Portuguese, not French. I never liked it and completely forgot what I learned since then. The dying hope. I think you told me that before. I studied French in high school and in college. And back then, I could read a book in French, but that was like 40 years ago, maybe. I have forgotten most of it, so, but good for you for speaking 3 languages. That's impressive. Samuel, what do you think of Trump? I'm not going to talk about politics. What's one advice you like to give to younger generations based on your life experience? Keep going. Gen Z, yeah, because my children are Gen Z, and it's just keep going. Just keep going. Just one foot in front of the other. Just keep going. Stop overthinking things and just find your target and move towards it. Just keep going. Don't give up. Never, ever, ever give up. Just keep going. And don't get distracted by the nonsense. Don't get caught up in the nonsense. Choose your own path and follow that. So there's my advice for you. And I'm not here to be a sage, wise person, but Ireland is struggling with lots, all right, a shower of clowns in government. Both north and south doesn't help. It's a great place for the rich. There it all went. All the political stuff, I guess. I didn't see what Jibo just took out. Okay. I'm thinking that Jibo, you were saving me from reading some nonsense. Thank you. Savio Diaz. Hi, how are you? I remember you. Good to see you. Teddy Tarts, do you believe in a creator? Yeah, I think there's a bigger energy out there. I believe there's a big energy force out there. Don't know that I know what it is though. So there's that. Savio Diaz, what can I call me? You can call me Cha-Cha. Oh wow, G-Bro, were we getting spam there, I'm guessing. Okay, thank you for taking care of that. Joy. Oh, Joy, good night. Good night. Thanks for coming by. I will see you next time. Sleep well, my dear. I loved having you here. I appreciate you coming by. Take care. Girls Irish, thanks. Boy, you're welcome. I hope that was helpful. That's what I would tell my kids, you know? So, uh, Rose to her, wait. How were relationships back in the day? Back in the relationships? Well, I think relationships are always kind of the same. How you meet people is differently, because we used to meet people in real life. Oh, okay. Retracted. These new young generations are lost in the social media bubble. I am glad that I could grow up playing in the woods and making tree houses. Right? We used to make forts and we used to make clubs. Like all the kids in our neighborhood, we'd have clubs, or we'd pitch a tent, in someone's yard, and we'd all sleep in a tent. And yeah, it was a lot different. It was a lot different. And those were good days for sure. And I think that it's too bad that social media has kind of gotten so intrusive on people's lives, it's just the way life is now, right? Savio Diaz, good to see you too. Wait, I haven't been here before. I thought I recognized your name, but I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you being here. I apologize if I confused you with another name, but Savio Diaz does sound familiar. But I hope you come back. That's for sure. Maybe you have a namesake, right? Maybe you do. Yes, there was spammers. Okay. Thank you for taking care of that. I haven't gotten a whole lot of like trolly over the last month or so that I've been doing lives. I haven't had a whole lot of that. I do get some weird people, but then I kind of ignore them, but I haven't had it like that bad. Love the ring to Cha-Cha. Well, thank you. Girl Irish. Yes, ma'am, you look like in the edge of retirement. How you want to enjoy your days in that? Yeah, I mean, I hope actually to retire in the next 5 years. And how do I expect to enjoy my days? Well, probably doing a lot of the same stuff that I do now. I love going out in nature, and I love walking in nature, and I love going to beaches and lakes and the mountains, the outdoors. I love the outdoors. I like to read. So, there's that. So it's just, no, you're good. Is it really early for you right now? What do you mean? Like time? It is 6:21. I'm about 5 minutes away from saying goodnight because I want to go have my dinner. I want to go have dinner. I so appreciate all of you being here tonight. If you liked it, hit the like button or double tap your screen. That's always helpful for me. Savios Diaz, like 6:21 p.m. Yep, correct. That's exactly what time it is. The Dying Hope, and I appreciate the videos you post about your encounters with nature. Sharing is caring. Oh, you're watching my shorts. Good. That's nice. I'm glad you enjoy them. I have I have so much fun making those videos. And that's really the funnest part of YouTube. I love the lives too. Making long form video, not my big thing, but I do like doing the shorts because I like going out and exploring new places and making just a short little video and putting some music on it and making it fun. I enjoy it. So I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you. Abish, bye, Cha-Cha. Okay, good night, or have a good day, Abish. I know it's the start of your day, right? So I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time. Girls Irish. Good, I like you, ma'am. Thank you, Xavier Diaz. You know, I've only been here 5 minutes and I love you too much already. So good to find you all. Good, I hope you come back. You know, if you like it, subscribe and you'll be able to come back. Austin, good night. You're starting your day too, right? It's early for you. See, a bunch of the people we're talking to are starting their day, and my day is like winding down. Um, Keep going, focus on your goal, and the most important advice in our current time, especially that social media have swept our phones, is don't compare yourself with anyone else. No, don't. Be your own self and embrace that. And the world is weird. Everyone is weird. Everyone is different. Everyone has their own little weird things. So just don't get too caught up in it. Don't worry about what other people say, because it really doesn't matter. Because in 100, I heard somebody say this the other day, in 120 years, no one that is living on the earth right now will be alive, even if they were born today. In 120 years, no one that's here right now will even be around, and nobody will probably remember who you are. So go do ridiculous things and have ridiculous fun, because it doesn't matter if somebody calls you stupid or anything. It just doesn't matter. What's the last book I read? An astrology book. I have it right here. I'm working on it. Jibo, Cha-Cha's amazing. Subscribe and like. Thank you, Jibo. You're so nice. Dying Hope. It's 1:25 p.m. for me. I should be sleeping, but I can't. I just can't leave. I'm mesmerized. Well, I'm about to log off here. So, Girls Irish, what's the one mistake you did in your life and you see others don't do that? What's that? I'm not going to tell you. Oh, I keep my shame buried deep down inside. I keep all my shame hidden away. No, I'm not going to tell you my mistakes. Oh, Backwoods, enjoy your dinner. Have a good evening. Well, Backwoods, you have a great day. I am going to say goodnight to everybody. And G-Bro, thank you for being here, my dear friend. And I hope I get to see you guys all soon. All right. Good night. Love ya.